And who was our guest coach in 2004? Contrary to a lot of beliefs, who is on our guest coaching staff? And
Chip Kelly.
Chip Kelly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
like there's a big
I know.
thing where that talked about like Doug Flutie had said, oh, Chip Kelly came up in 96, 97, was hanging out, and Barker on the panel was like, yeah, he was there in 97. I'm like, guys, no, he wasn't. No,
No.
I know Chip. Like the first time he
Yeah.
went to Canada in the CFL was '04 with us with the Ticats.
Yeah.
And I remember it. Somebody had backed out as a guest coach. And I'm like, who can I get this late to be a guest coach? And I called Chip. I'm like, because him and the head coach are best friends. I'm like, hey, come on up for 2 weeks. It's not far. We'll take care of your flight up here. And then, it'll be great. He's a single guy. I said, the head coach, Sean McDonald, the head coach, he'll let you go. He's like, oh, I'm supposed to be in the office. He'll switch, do it. And he came up and he had a great time.
Yeah. I remember you coming to me, Lapo, and, that you had mentioned his name before. So I knew of him, like some of your other buddies that I'd met, but I hadn't met Chip. And you asked me, we typically did not pay the guest coaches. Yeah. But you came to me and said, Chip's got a young family. If we could get him, give him give him $500 for the couple of weeks and pay his expenses. I said, yeah, we'll give him $500. Yeah. And so it was like, we'll give Chip
sat in every meeting. And if those times we would have personnel meetings, Coach Lancaster, Bernie Custis, they'd be drinking their wine. We'd go through everything after meetings and everything. And Chip would be like, this is crazy. And my funny Chip stories where he's like, Jim Corrigal, who's a legendary Argonaut player, was with Dennis McPhee. He was the D-line coach, and he would come out, and every day, like Chip comes over to me one day, he goes, oh my God, look at Corrigal. You got to go look over Corrigal. And he's stretching with the team, first of all. He's like an 80-year-old guy. But on his feet, he's wearing shorts, socks, and he's got dress shoes on.
But he'd have those like long dress socks and dress shoes.
And he'd have dress shoes. And I remember Chip going over to him. He's like, I can't take it anymore. Chip walks over to him and goes, hey, Jim, why are you wearing loafers? Why are you wearing dress shoes? He goes, Chip, these are the most comfortable shoes I own.